Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Fangirlz Assemble. It's a bonus Saturday. I mean, not only we did a show yesterday, but then we are doing another one today, and we're going to talk about some DC solicitation and some haul that Kristen got that she's been teasing me mercilessly about.
Teasing you in the way that I'm like, yeah, I got some books. I'm not going to show you what.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, what did you get? She's like, well, you're going to find out. And I'm like, whoa.
We have to have honest, genuine, real-time reactions on the show.
That is very true. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, oh, I've seen this.
Right, whatever. That is very true. And also, there may be a guest star showing up at some point. I'm not sure.
If she chooses to or not.
If she chooses
it's on her time.
Yeah, there was a lot of like this morning a stare off, but in a way, we don't know that. So without further ado, where did you get all these hauls that you're going to be talking about?
I got a lot of them at instocktrades.com because they have the best prices on everything, up to 50% off. Right now, they're having a Marvel sale. Everything's 45% off, usually 42% off. That's crazy. So go get your Marvel books. They're gonna arrive in amazing condition because their packaging is incredible. If you're in the United States, spend $50, you get free shipping. You guys know I can't not do the free shipping because I don't want to pay for shipping.
Right? Who wants to pay for shipping? That's
definitely not me.
Yeah,
if you really want to, though, it's like the flat rate's like $4, so that's not bad at all. That's pretty great.
In US, though, I mean, outside of the country, that can add up.
Right.
But even my friend Peter, he did like calculations. Apparently, if it's like from in-stock trade, it still comes up to be 10% cheaper for international shipping than, let's say, Amazon or something. But you kind of have to add them all up because if it's like it's by weight, so I think that's something to
consider.
Kind of be. But yeah, so instocktrades.com, where you can go for DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, Image, everything is 42% off, and Marvel is currently going for 45% off, and those are stackable with your loyalty codes, right?
Mm-hmm. So if you've ordered within actually, if you want to place 2 orders, place one for $50, get your free shipping. Your next order, we're having an additional 2%. That's 47% off for Marvel. It's crazy.
Right. So, there you go. So go to In-Stock Trades for all the books and comic books to your heart desire. All right. So let's talk about some of the things that you got recently. So show us what you got.
Let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to start with my non-comic stuff. But it's like, there's not that much. But I feel like there's an interest. There's a genuine interest, a geeky interest from people. So I'm all about enamel pins. My husband and I collect enamel pins. I know you like some enamel pins. And Mondo, who do amazing posters, vinyl, and enamel pins, came out with these pins that I just had to have. So let's see if you can see this. This is Uncle Scrooge.
Hang on.
Can we do this?
Yeah. Can you see?
There we go.
Ooh.
It's a little blurry, but there's a little Uncle Scrooge. He's so cute. I had to have him.
Oh my god!
And then a Darkwing Duck, who everybody watching knows that I love. Can you see him? There he is. He's so cute.
Yeah.
So those are my enamel pins, and then I got really into the pop game before it got really huge. And I don't get that many these days. But every now and then there's one that comes out that I have to get. And of course, I had to get a little Uncle Scrooge. This is like the Entertainment Earth exclusive. You can get it on entertainmentearth.com and your local FYE. So he's so cute. I had to have him.
Oh my god.
He's holding money.
That is so cute. Oh, wait. Show me the money.
He's holding right there. There you go. Right there. There. Yeah.
Cute.
He's so cute. His little butt. Okay. Those are my non-comics.
Yeah, Matthew Mangy said, "Lol, I thought you were saying enamel pens. Pins make way more sense."
Pins, yes.
Yeah.
I maybe said it that way. I apologize. I'm in Kentucky. I don't know what to tell you. I can't help it.
All right.
So then I picked up. There's a local sale of floppies for like 25 cents.
Ooh.
So I picked up quite a few. I'm gonna only show 3 because there's too many. But these are the 3.
Show us all of them. What do you mean?
I can't. There's too many. I got a lot of duck books basically because that's me. And then I got these, which I think you will find particularly interesting because I got them because I saw your copies and I love the covers. Okay. So I got this Miss Marvel cover for a whole quarter. I love it.
It's the best cover ever. So I'm actually going to paint that because I do painting. So I am actually planning on painting that as well. So that'll be awesome. So awesome. Yeah.
And I also had to, of course, get this one because I love this one. Oh, you're looking around. I know why you're looking around. What happened?
I don't know. Something was done. But anyway. Ooh, that is so cute.
I love this one. So I got these 2. And then they had some nail biter covers. And I love nail biter, but most of the covers are pretty gruesome.
Right.
Except this one was, Reed and I like to sometimes get, Reed's my husband, covers to get signed if we ever meet these people. Because that is really my preference over books. Because I don't, you can see it. You can frame it. It's a thing, right? So I had to get this one. I loved this one. So you got, he's just up as Santa. He's got the bloody bag. Yeah, I loved it. And there's tons of room over here and kind of here to sign. So that's what I had to get.
That is so awesome.
Those are my floppies.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So then I got, of course, Heathen Volume 2.
Ooh.
This was our pick of last month. We're all really looking forward to reading this one.
Right.
So excited.
Right.
If you guys haven't read Heathen, I mean, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting
so good.
For?
We loved it. We all loved Volume 1. Oh, there's her haul. She's hauling. She's like, I don't want to stay here.
No, and so hi.
Tell everybody who she is.
Oh, that is Lady Darkholme. She came to me just this morning, and then she's my new landlady. Mm-hmm. This morning I woke up and she was right there. She's like, "Hey, I'm going to be right here with living here with you. Deal with it." And then she just promptly went in to rub herself into every surface that she could find. So yeah, that's Lady Darkholme. That's Lady Darkholme. And yeah, I don't know what she have done in the kitchen because she just ran away from the very quickly.
Oh, sometimes that happens. They zoom from room to room for no reason at all.
I know, right? Yeah. So that also happened. So far she's been everywhere is like, can I go here? Can I go here? Or it's like, oh, who am I asking? I'm gonna go here.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So yeah, sorry.
That's the best haul. I can't beat your haul.
No, thank you. So.
So I also picked up Kid Gloves by Lucy Nicely, which, her stuff is so wordy and long that I picked this up from the library and I was just like, I'm never going to finish this in time to bring it back. So I was like, I need to just buy it. I found it for a really great price. It's all about her journey through, getting pregnant with her son. Mm-hmm. And I love her stuff. I love her art. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Right, and it's always so funny. It's so witty funny. You were just laughing the whole time, and you were like, I can relate to this. Even if you're I read a half of that, and then even if you haven't experienced motherhood or don't know that, but it's a lot of things about being a parent and everything. It's just so amazing. And,
yeah, I'm looking for it. She's so funny. She's so good on Twitter. If you guys like Twitter,
Oh my god! And then her son is now super funny as well.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute too. Yeah, he's got the fat cheeks and he's
so he's now 5, I think 4 or 5, but has some of the funniest stories ever. But anyway, yeah. All right, that's great.
And then some more Disney stuff. I got this Walt Disney Comics and Stories. This is one of those IDW hardcovers. They're really nice quality. I hope they continue with this. But it's just some of the old Disney comics collected in a nice hardcover edition, which that's my jam. I love that stuff. I got this for dirt cheap.
Right.
So, love that.
Awesome.
Then my local store had a 50% off used stuff sale.
Ooh, okay.
So I had to get some stuff because it was all, again, dirt cheap. So I picked up the first Moon Knight Epic Collection.
Oh, nice.
My dad's been all about Moon Knight like all my life, so I was like, I should probably read some of this. And this was, again, so cheap, under $10. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up.
Let me know what you think about that, because I'm planning on reading that as well.
Okay, cool.
I've read every single Moon Knight, starting from Charles Huston 2006 run to current. Like Max Mebius was the last one. So I'm planning on going back and rereading some of it. Also, I remember you got another Moon Knight, right?
And I'm gonna read it, but I still haven't. I may do that soon. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
Then I picked up. They had some overstock of Mark Waid's Daredevil stuff, so I got volume 4, 2, and 5. Again, these were all under $10. I have the first volume, so now I'm missing like one of them. So I'm stoked about that because these are all brand new.
One of the best Daredevil run out there. You're gonna have so much fun with it.
So I just got a lot of Daredevil stuff, because then they also had Frank Miller's Daredevil Omnibus.
Look at it, being daring, aren't we?
I mean, and here's the deal. Again, it was half off all the used stuff. This was already half off the regular price. This is about $30. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just get that because, if I hate it, I'm going to give it to my dad.
Right, that's true.
That's the plan. So then finally, from IST, I've been staring at these forever. I finally was like, I need to just get one order, see if I dig it, which I think I will. Again, it's Disney stuff, guys. These old Mickey Mouse comic strips. This is the first color edition. The second one's grossly out of print, so if you guys ever see that, holler at me, because I want it real bad.
Okay.
But they're like old strips, and these are the color versions, and everyone says they're fantastic, and they're widely known like overseas and stuff, so...
Let me know like what the volume 2 looks like, because I know that my local store has the section of these strips.
Yeah.
Check it out over there.
If you find, I mean, they're worth crazy, or that one is worth crazy money. They said Color Sundays, so this is volume 1. Volume 2 is the one that's hard to find.
Okay,
so.
all right, yeah.
But then I got a box set of the regular volumes. Guys, it's so pretty. Look at how pretty this is. That's the front. Here are the books in it. This is Fantagraphics. They do an amazing job on these, and there's 2 books in one. They're so pretty.
Right.
I love them.
Awesome.
So that's it. That's what I did. I did it.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have actually 3 books to show, because I'm kind of cutting down big time on buying stuff, other than like some of the some of the upcoming stuff that's coming out we're going to be talking about soon. But the 2 that I got based on actually, because you talked about it.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Right?
It's so good. It's so fun.
I had some Amazon bonus points, so I kind of got them for like additional $5, like total.
Perfect. Yeah.
So Kirsten Goodsnook, who we love, and she's gonna be into New York Comic Con as well, which I'm going to actually ask her to draw me another Kamala Khan.
Oh, perfect! Because that was so good.
The last one she did for me was so good. So I am planning on just reading this just before that and stuff. And this is another one. I told you that I'm gonna get it, but can you see it?
Oh yeah, it's great. That's great.
Fearless, like this I just love. It's Carmen Carnero. Hang on, let me actually open this, because this is not, I had to have it framed right away. Oh, I didn't know we were sitting. So anyway, can you see it? Fearless.
Yeah, that's great.
It's Carmen Carnero did the cover, and it's just the cutest thing ever. If you can see it right over there. So it's Elsa Bloodstone, she's just sitting over there, and then everyone else is just baby version of them. I just love it so much, and I have to have it. We had kind of on and off opinion about Fearless, but
the second one's definitely better.
Yeah, so but the thing is, like, the issues cover is cute, so
yeah. If you want to know all our thoughts, that is over on the Fangirlz Assemble channel. We talk about it in depth.
Right. So that's coming out that's coming out this Wednesday. So if you go this Wednesday, you're gonna find that video up there. So yeah, but we talked about it already. We're letting you know how we make videos and stuff like that. All right. Sorry. We're getting
You're distracted.
We're getting a lot of scratching over
here. Denver made a good point about cats. They were just running from ghosts. Yeah. They're running from ghosts, and then if you ever see her stare at something in the corner, it's just a ghost. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's possible. She's looking at me as if she's seeing a ghost right now, right here. I think we're a little tired after inspecting the whole house.
Probably. It
seems like we're a little not enthused, but also head rub. It's something that we have to give.
Of course.
So those are the 3 things that I recently got. But I am actually have another haul coming in soon. So Michael Yu 1019. Hello, this is my first Fangirlz show. Well, welcome.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, this is where all the fun things happen.
Hayden is saying he ordered a bunch of Marvel Star Wars comics, bought the Princess Leia trade. We love that one. I love that one. That was so good.
And especially if it's right after episode 4, it's right after episode 4. And I don't remember anywhere else where they show Leia's relationship with Padma. There is kind of like a Padma Amidala. This is there's a one instances over there where you're like, oh yeah, she's also daughter of these 2. Something that is often forgotten, and you're like, that's kind of pretty neat. So yeah, I kind of really liked that bit of it. All right, so without further ado, shall we move on to the DC Solicitation that recently came out, that came out yesterday?
Let's do it.
Okay, so have you looked at it?
I saw the big ones. That's what I saw.
Okay, so which one are you? Is there particular ones you were excited about, or shall we just go through them?
I don't really care about any of it, especially the Mike Grell, because of what you said. So let's talk about it.
What I said. Okay, so here's the thing.
You got to talk about it.
Okay, so the 2 big ones that I am mostly excited about, the one is a Batwoman omnibus, which I am absolutely going gaga about, because not only it has Greg Rucka's first 8 issues, it also collects entire New 52. And Batwoman is one of the characters whose New 52 story actually continues on from her first appearance. And it's so awesome. And it also includes the annual, which ends the story in New 52, and after that, don't bother with it. It's not worth reading. But the story that is part of the Batwoman omnibus is perfect, and it's also going to be a perfect size of 900 page, I think.
Oh yeah, cool.
And H. Williams' art, which is to die for. Jock's art, which is to die for. That 3 issues by Greg Rucka and Jock is the best Batman story. It's a best Bat story that's ever written. So I am so excited that all of that is going to be collected, and I am all about that omnibus, which is coming out in June of 2020. Please don't cancel DC. And then there's also a Mike Grell omnibus that's coming out of the Green Arrow. Now I am obsessed with that run, Mike Grell's omnibus, but it is 1,600 pages. And it also is so weirdly distributed between volume 1 and what's left for volume 2. I'm very sure it's probably going to get canceled and resolicited. Either they're going to resolicit with the right, evenly distributed, or maybe they're going to put all the miniseries and everything, but it's going to be unreadable. So I'm not going to get it.
It does seem like a weird decision, especially with how long it is. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know why this cannot be distributed evenly over 2 omnibus. Starting with the Longbow Hunter, and then it goes on to the I think it's 83 issues, and then there is 8 issues miniseries plus I think 4 annuals or 3 annuals or something. I don't know why they couldn't just distribute it evenly over 2 omnibus. But now the first one has 1,600 pages, and the second one probably gonna have 700 pages. I'm not going to buy a 1,600 page omnibus. I mean, because it's unreadable. It's not going to I won't be able to read it. So
it's crazy. Noodle arms, right?
Noodle arm. That's right. Look at this. Look, my arm.
How can you ever pick them up? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pick them. I mean, look at this. Oh my god, my noodle arm. Lady's looking at me funny. But yeah,
just like, what did I get into?
What did it like? Right. So anyway, I'm as excited as I am, and I mean, powers to you if you want to go get it. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna give in and get it once the volume 2 is solicited and out. But as it stands right now, I'm like, boo. I was like, yeah, and then boo. So
yeah, that's sad.
I don't know. I mean, so your dad likes it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you should do? Buy it for his birthday next year.
Yeah, I
Read
could do
it
that.
and then give it to him.
But he'll know it's been opened. He'll be like, I don't want this trash.
Oh, okay. In that case, give it to him. Let him open it and then bring it back. But Matthew Mangy, he's saying the DC Collected Edition is run by monkeys. If only they could get it together and make well-bound, well-thought-out books. Yeah, I know. Someone is asking, anyone got Saga Compendium? World is Inc. He or she is asking. Did you?
No. Nope, just the hardcovers.
Yeah, it's just I'm also got the hardcovers. But the thing is, like, those compendiums are actually very well made, because I did have the Walking Dead on compendium at one point. When Image does it, it's done completely different. It kind of reads like a thick book.
Yeah, they're nice. Particularly the Saga one, I picked that up at a bookstore and opened it up. It's really nice. So that's the best bang for your buck, probably, as far as numbers.
Yeah, El Denver saying you gotta put those omnis on a table. Yeah, I also don't subscribe to reading on a table. It feels weird.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It gives me flashback of my college times, you know?
You feel like you're studying.
Yeah, you're studying.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm like, I don't want to take notes during this.
You may actually want to
draw graphs and charts. It's like, you guys do that with X-Men. I can't do it.
Right. No, others do it. I know. I just watch the show. Bring on Gail Simmons' Red Sonja Omni. There is actually a Red Sonja Library Edition that's coming out next month. So yeah,
that's fun.
If you haven't gotten into Saga yet, you should. Compendium is probably going to be the best buck for the money. Buck for the bang, bang for the buck, whatever you call it, because it's 54 issues. That's all out there for fairly cheap price, and especially if you go to in-stock trades, it's 42% off. You can actually get like a lot out of it. So do that. Okay, so that's kind of like the two that I'm really excited. Oh, and Omega Man Deluxe Edition. I am so excited. I love Omega Man. I love it. It's like, so well written, and oh my God, it's I'm so glad that now people are going to be reading it, because my God, content gets so much better when it's hardback. It's not. It doesn't, by the way. But
it's not how it works. But
that's not how it
It's more exciting.
It is more exciting. But the thing is, like, so I am that is the one that I'm going to, because I actually have like a torn paperback that I got for free with other purchases from someone on Reddit. So I am like, so excited to just like, here, do you want to read it? And I'm going to just get the deluxe edition. So now I'm actually considering if I should get Vision and Sheriff of Vision in deluxe edition as well, because
I mean, it does look nice. You can get it for very cheap. I can check locally where I can get it for dirt cheap if it's still there. I'll check for you.
That lady might be a dog.
What's she doing now? Is she burying bones? Because if not,
she's doing this to her ear.
Maybe you should check in her ear. That's not like the best.
Oh, really? Should I be worried?
I mean, she could do that sometimes, but if she's constantly messing with it, I don't know. Although she was just at the vet. Yeah. Right?
That's true. Yeah.
Well, you're taking her soon. Again.
Yeah, so I know. I'm taking her in a couple of weeks. But anyway. So that's kind of like the Omega Man is the other one. And looks like they're also finishing up with the Injustice. The fifth year is going to be in like a total, like in a complete collection version of it. I do recommend everyone getting that. So,
cool.
Kenneth Crowley Jr., he's saying right now, I don't trust DC to put out anything collected because in 6 months it will be canceled. Sadly, it's possible. But looks like they're also putting some of them out there. I think a lot of the time it's probably they kind of promise, but then probably they realize that, hey, some things we need to adjust. So I don't know,
you never know with them.
Yeah. Elle Danvers cleaning a cat's ear is super fun.
Oh gosh, no. I'm sure that was sarcasm, but no, it's not good.
I know. Okay, all right. So in terms of like the single issues, some of the ones that I'm kind of interested in, Harley Quinn Villain of the Year. I am about Harley Quinn, but it's written by Mark Russell, who wrote Flintstones.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, and Snugglepuss. So I am all about his stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Then there is like hang on. Boom 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 boom. Sorry, I'm DC. Oh, Wonder Woman Dead Earth by.
Oh yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson.
Woo! Like,
yeah, that'll be awesome.
We loved his Martyr Falcon that we talked about in the Fangirlz channel, where Reed made a guest star, and then Reed doesn't read a lot of comics, and he read that, he loved it, he kept on talking about it. Then I went and read Extremity. Guys, it was the best tragedy ever written. It was sad. So I am all about this Wonder Woman. So this is not going to be I don't recall this being an ongoing, so I'm assuming it's an Elseworld kind of story.
It's on the Black Label, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
yeah, and he's going to be the one drawing it as well, which I don't know. I mean, I like whether his art style is going to fit with Wonder Woman. But hey,
I think it'll be good.
I know. I'm all about this. It didn't say though how many issues of this. So if anyone knows from his Twitter or something, please let me know.
I was gonna say, I think he tweeted about it. I'll check.
Yeah, and then there's also Batman Tales Once Upon a Crime. I'm excited because it's going to be drawn by Dustin Nguyen.
Oh yeah.
Who does Ascenders and Descenders that I love, and I really love his art style. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of really looking forward to getting that. Then there's going to be a bunch of ones from the DC Inc. or DC graphic novels for young adults. Shadow of the Batgirl by Sarah Kuhn and Nicole Go. And it looks like it's going to be Cassandra Cain, who I really love her as a Batgirl. So I am really looking forward to that one. Now, so far, most of those DC Inc. ones, Kristen, I think you didn't like.
I've only read one, and that was what was it called, A Catwoman's Tale or something like that, and I really didn't like that at all.
Right.
I wanted to like it, but yeah, no.
So the Mira one is out there. Then there's a Raven by Kemi Garcia, and then there's the Harley
just came out the Harley Quinn. Yeah, I'm gonna read that too, probably. Hoopla.
So all of those Hoopla ones, I'm planning on reading it, and just to see.
That's your life now.
This is my life now. So just to see how it is going. I think this year thing needs to be looked at. Yeah. So how it's going, how it is, and then also Zatanna and the House of Secrets by Matthew Cody, Yushi Yoshitani. I'm excited about that too. Like, have you ever read anything Zatanna?
Not at all.
Well, this will be our first read.
Okay.
And we know that it's gonna be all in. So it looks like they come out all together. So these are not single issues.
What, for the Black Label?
No, for the young ones.
Oh.
Like it comes out all in like a graphic novel format.
Yeah, that's how it comes out.
Okay, all right. So in that case, like, and these are coming out in end of January for both. Looks like it. Oh, end of January and middle February for both of those. So I'm going to be reading them.
Yeah, definitely. Dead Earth, by the way, will be 4 issues.
4 issues? Okay.
Prestige format miniseries as part of the publisher's Black Label. So you know how the Damned books were like fatter, like wider? Maybe it'll be like that. I don't know.
Okay. And then there is like the whole bunch of Batman.
That's what they love to produce.
Batman. Oh, and then also Doomsday Clock 12 is coming out apparently in December. Once it's done, I'm going to read this.
Yeah, I'd like to read it too.
Yeah, Flash. There's a lot of that going on. Genlock by Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing. Are you interested in that?
I don't know what that is.
Look at it's Chase. So Chase is a very interesting detective lady in DC world. Kind of like Jessica Jones-ish, but she kind of works for the government, and she is in Batwoman series as well. She also has like a Martian Manhunter. She was a guest star. Her own series by J.H. William, I wasn't a fan, but So if it's about Chase, I might actually pick that up. And then Harley Quinn by there's apparently a Harley Quinn guest written by Mark Russell. I am going to pick that one issue up at some point. And then Hawkman, that's apparently Robert Venditti. That's going to be continuing. Everyone's saying a lot of good things about that, so I'm going to be starting to read that pretty soon. Lois Lane, Greg Rucka, I am all about that. It's 12-issue miniseries. The 6 is coming out in December, 7 is coming out in January, so I'm just kind of waiting for the 12 issue to be over to read this. I'm just dying for that. And then Metal Man, Red Hood and the Outlaw, Ruby, or RWBY by Margaret Bennett. Do you like Margaret Bennett's stuff?
I don't know that I've read any of her stuff.
Okay. She's very I think he writes it in a very lyrical way. So I enjoy it. I really love DC Bombshell by her. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So Hayden McGee saying they need to get Sam Humphries off the current Harley Quinn run because it's so bad. I think Sam Humphries does get a little bit of bad rep. I don't know. It feels like his work people usually either love it or don't love it. So I don't know. And then also, do you read Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo Apocalypse?
No, this is Scooby-Doo. Where are
regular.
You?
Oh no, I've never read any.
Oh, okay. All right. Then, do you want to hear about Superman?
I'll just stare at you while you talk about it.
So there's a Superman
Someone
regular.
Cares.
But the thing is, there's Superman Smashes the Klan by Jin Lung Yun, who is doing the new Superman. Jin Luen Yang. But the art is by Guri Hiro, who done the Gwenpool art.
That's fun.
I am actually excited to kind of read that, and it's about Superman taking on KKK. Who doesn't want to look into see that? And then Basket Full of Heads by Joe Hill.
I'm into him in general.
I'm into him too, and I think this is part of the Black label, or it's a new label. It's one of those things. The Dreamin', John Constantine.
Did you mention Suicide Squad by Tom Taylor?
I did not. Wait, how did I pass by that? Or that's coming out? I don't know. If it's Tom Taylor,
here it is. Yeah, taken over from issue 1 on sale in December.
I am going to be reading. If it's Tom Taylor, you know that I'm
I mean, we love Tom Taylor, so I was like, oh, well, maybe it'll be better than what they've been doing with that series. Okay. Which I read the first rebirth issue, and no. I hated it. I think that's the general consensus.
Yeah, but I think there's the general consensus. Yeah. For some reason, Suicide Squad really doesn't work. Like, the same aspect kind of works in the Marvel universe, but something in DC universe, it just doesn't work at all. I don't know. And then there is Wonder Twins by Mark Russell. I'm planning on picking that up as well. Wonder Woman Come Back to Me by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. I never heard of that, but once it comes out, I may actually pick that up. Then there is Aquaman Death of a Prince Deluxe Edition. I know that Gio will be super happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
I may actually pick that up once it comes out too in the... Did you guys see that? We're hiding.
I didn't see it.
We're not behind this. Sorry. And then there's a whole lot of Batman going to be coming out. I kind of just passed by that. Birds of Prey. So there's also a whole bunch of Birds of Prey coming out. One is a Black Canary, and then Harley Quinn, and then the Huntress. I wasn't sure if these are new stories or these are old stories being repackaged in like a fancier trade. Hi. Do you know? Anyone knows?
I sure don't.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, that's if someone knows, please let me know. Freddie, do you know? Freddie?
Hayden says they're reprinted trades.
Oh, they're reprinted trades. Okay, so I don't have the old trades, but if some of the ones that if I like, I may actually get them. Okay, thank you, Hayden. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all the ones that I'm excited about. Anything else that you were like, I love this? Oh, Harlan HC.
That's what I was about to say. Like, a lot of people were stoked about that. It looks pretty good.
I mean, I have never read Stefan Slizzik's work. I love his art, so I'm probably just gonna get it for the art if that is oversized, which I don't think it is.
I guess that's the question.
No, it's not. But
it's not. I don't know why they're doing that, but okay.
But you know what that means. I'm gonna read it in the
hoopla.
In the hoopla. But here's also another thing. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen: Infinite Crisis Omnibus HC New Edition.
They keep doing that. They did that with Grayson.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Like, and I actually looked at the page count. I'm like, oh, is this little less page? Because I'm gonna get it with my noodle to carry it. No, it's the same amount of page. So
then how is it I don't get it.
So is it like, is it out of print? I don't understand. So
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's gonna be coming out as well. And then Justice League International, I know the omnibus came out, so now they're just doing the thick trade paperbacks. So yeah, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, so these are the ones that I'm excited about, and that's the one I wanted to talk about. All right.
So hopefully they fix the Green Arrow one.
I hope so. I really hope that just distributes it evenly, so then I would feel comfortable, like, getting it. Because at this time, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this giant murder weapon?
Because even using it for, like, self-defense would be difficult.
Right? I won't be able even to pay.
Yeah, half asleep picking up that with your noodle arms. Yeah, right. It'd be hard.
So, yeah, I'm sorry about. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what's going to be. Oh yes, Freddie's saying that the Infinite Crisis is still in print. So then why?
Weird.
Is it? Isn't Batman Damned hardcover magazine sized? Harleen should be oversized as well. It should be oversized.
Yeah, but, it is magazine size. It's wider.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's what it's gonna be, because those are Black Label. Yeah,
that's what I assumed. Everything from them is, well, no, because they're doing some reprints of old series that aren't wide. I don't know.
Well, no, those are trade though. This is gonna be hardcover, so maybe that's going to be different.
Maybe.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, so that's kind of like all I have. Anything else to discuss?
I don't know. Someone was asking about Marvel Solicits. I mean, the only thing I know new from that we found out is the Silver Surfer Omnibus is being reprinted, which a lot of people care about. I don't know that I do, but that's cool. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for my dad. He's getting it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think anything else was new.
Well, there's a Wolverine.
Yeah, but I thought we'd known about that for like months.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's the old Wolverine with Claremont that's being reprinted. That's cool.
Right. And then what else? Like, I know that there's a lot of trades I was interested in, but then I'm like, Marvel Unlimited.
Plus Marvel trades. They're so tiny. Which, I mean, it's part of it's nice because you're like, you feel accomplished when you finish it. You're like, yeah, I did a whole book, even though it's tiny. But
the thing is, though, I have actually checked. So it's like both Marvel and DC are like a 6-issue, but I think the paper the width of the paper, those are like tiny.
Yeah,
like, it's just
Marvel has thinner paper, I think. Yeah,
but even though Jeff Lemmer's new book is coming in a couple of weeks called Frog Catcher.
We know. You may want to stay tuned to our channel.
Yes, there's a special announcement that's going to be next weekend, right? Because it's coming out the following weekend.
I believe that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing a show next week?
I don't know. We got to talk about that. Want to tell them right now? We could just tell people.
Oh yeah. So I haven't sent an email.
Oh, okay. Guys, just stay tuned. We may be offering something special with that book.
Yeah, because
that's a good way to say it.
We love Jeff Lemire around here, and so
a little bit. I love him just a little bit. You love him the most. It's a joke, guys. I have a Jeff Lemire tattoo. Okay.
That's the
for those watching for the first time.
His face.
No, not his face. That's creepy.
I'm just kidding.
Someone thought I had his face though, so we have to clarify.
Oh, really? Okay,
probably.
No, that's a joke. That's a joke. Do you want to show it?
I could. I'll do it later. Tease.
Okay, tease. All right. Well, when we come back for our announcement, that's when we're gonna be saying.
Yeah, I'll show them.
Ken Karen is like, DC switched back to newspaper quality matte paper for their issues and trade paperback. Don't like that at all.
I love that.
Interesting.
I think I'm the outlier with that. Like, I don't prefer glossy paper. Give me that matte paper. Like the Vertigo stuff. Yeah. Give me that matte paper. I love that stuff.
That is true. Isn't Lemire coming out with a question mini for DC Black Label? I heard that.
Yeah, he's doing several things for DC right now.
He's doing several things for everything.
I know, literally everything, yeah.
When's this man right?
Image, Dark Horse, DC.
Marvel.
Well, but I think he's done with his Marvel stuff right now.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, there is nothing with the... but
he's done stuff with everyone, but...
Yeah, so... Which, you know what? My hats off to him. Like, I kind of like that when a creator is not only one publisher, but they just go everything, do everything.
Well, even Fraudcatcher, that's like, I think Gallery 13, I think is the publisher.
Oh, serious?
Which I think is it's like an imprint of Penguin, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
I got a comment on Freddie's comment about Moonshadow. He said he finished Moonshadow, didn't care for issue number 12, didn't resolve the cliffhanger of number 11, but loved the rest of it. I'm happy for you. Okay. I wish I loved it.
Yeah. Freddie's also saying that George Takei's book, Beware, It Smells Awful.
Oh, no.
What? Well, I have the George Takei's book.
Go smell
What's happening?
Do you have it near you?
Smell it now.
Smell it.
I don't have it near me. Okay. But oh my God.
Your cat's probably smelling it. Like, what is this?
Like, yeah, I'm going to go and...
That's weird.
There it is.
If you haven't tried putting dryer sheets between the pages, then that will help.
Ooh, so is it
put dryer sheets in the pages and then like around the book and put it in like a box or something, and that should help it.
Is it because of the ink?
I don't know. I've never even heard of that, but that's just a trick for like older books with like the musky smell. People do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Kenneth Corella Jr., Fangirl, was Superman a hard character to get into at the first for you? For me, no. I mean, it was fine. I mean, I haven't read actually any of his ongoing, but I read a whole bunch of the mini-ish series that he's in, like, Superman, All-Star Superman, the American Alien, the Superman Birthright, The Secret Identity, Red Sun, whole bunch of them, and I kind of quite liked a lot of them. Kristen is the one who doesn't care for Superman.
Yep, that's me.
Because Kristen doesn't like freedom, you guys. That's what it is.
But I like Captain America.
Oh, that's true.
So he's the epitome of freedom, isn't he?
A little bit much.
Superman just has a lame cape and underwear.
Oh my God, that is true.
The truth, guys.
Doesn't even know how to put the underwear inside.
After all these years, what are we doing?
It's been 100 years now. Oh my God, next decade it's going to be 100 years of 1938. Oh, what am I saying? It's a bit to go. Like,
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. And we the Fangirls Assemble is still gonna be here. At that point, we're probably going to be virtual reality, so we are going to be right in your living room.
Yeah.
Producing.
It'll be amazing.
Or
just wait for our holograms.
Yeah, it's just gonna be our holograms. So yeah, so it's gonna be great. So anything more to discuss?
We gotta mention that Hayden says he's with me. He doesn't like Superman at all. Great.
Ooh,
got another one. Great.
Yeah, you got another one. Also Michael Yu in 1019 hot take here. I'm taking Bendis as Superman, but did you guys hear about Superman gonna reveal his identity? I heard that.
I'm all about that hot take because I think there's too much Bendis bashing in life.
In life.
So I like that because I like Bendis.
But here's the thing. Apparently, his identity going to be revealed.
Don't we know that?
I am shocked, kind of, that his identity is not out there yet. This is something that I say, like, so I am the kind of person who I read all superhero books, most of it. Like, if it's a good story, I'm going to read it. I'm not publishers. But some of the DC characters kind of doesn't work in real life anymore, in modern era anymore, especially with the identity of like Superman. How is that not? And how is Bruce Wayne still
it's
hiding?
So silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just glasses. Yeah.
Right. And the thing is, like, well, Grant Morrison does add that the reason his face, no one can actually see it because it's kind of like a little bit out of vibration. So people are having hard time capturing the picture face.
But see, that sounds stupid to me. This is my hot take. That sounds dumb.
I mean, yeah. But I'm just saying.
Explain it away. I just don't care.
I'm just saying that it's there. So the thing is, like, I'm like, okay, fine. And then, but then there's actually a meme where it's like, Lois Lane is actually posting a picture of Superman carrying her, and then the Facebook saying, "Do you want to tag Clark Kent?" And she's like,
"That's funny."
But see, when you do that kind of thing, it's like, okay, nowadays technology is so advanced. Mm-hmm. How is someone, and also like, how is Bruce Wayne still hiding his identity? Because any government agency who puts their mind to it, follow the money, they're gonna find out that either he's somehow involved, and if you just follow the money, you will eventually find out his identity. I'm not talking about you and I, the regular Joes, right? I'm talking about like government agencies,
sure,
or one with a lot of money in their hand. How is Lex Luthor? Well, maybe Lex Luthor does know his identity, but anyway, yeah, some of these things. So Marvel decided we're not gonna even follow this. Everyone knows everyone's identity, you guys.
Yeah, like whatever. They're everywhere.
They're like, whatever, we don't care. Everyone knows everyone's identity. That is not
I think
a
that's
problem.
More interesting than trying to be like sneaky about it.
Right. So
because we live in 2019. It's like
correct. And the thing is, like, Miss Marvel, like Kamala Khan tries, but then everyone's like,
yeah. And that's fun.
And she's like, you guys knew? It's
like all you're doing is this.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, yeah, but we just thought that, we're going to let you do it in your own time. So it just makes it so funny.
That's great.
So, yeah. So that's kind of like, what it is. Anyway, and then Hayden's like, how has no one doodled some glasses on the photo of Superman? I thought, wait a minute.
Great point. Yeah. Like how are we still doing? I get superheroes are silly. There's a certain silliness to all of it, but he's extra silly, guys. And I like silly, but
like, remember when Amanda Waller made a Wayne because a Batman bleeds everywhere in Justice League Unlimited? That is true. That did happen though, like, because she finds out, I think, through the blood or something. You have to remind me, Freddie. I don't recall exactly what was the thing, but it actually happened. But yeah, so shall we call it an end?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So next year we have a lot of things to look forward to. That's kind of giving me a lot of hope. The one that I am mostly looking forward to, Black Bolt HC oversized hardcover.
I'm so excited.
I am so excited. Even though I kind of said that, they have done with Miss Marvel, they don't need to publish anymore. Now Black Bolt, after Black Bolt, yeah. Now the Batwoman omnibus. Then the Omega Man. Then there's like a Postal oversized hardcover.
Yeah. Yes.
We're all about that.
Yes. No Just Jacket. Forget that Kickstarter. Yes.
Yeah. I actually unpledged that Kickstarter. Here's the thing though. Do you know that it's coming out in the same month? So what was the point of the Kickstarter?
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me either. And the only thing you get is what your name in the book and a dust jacket. Like, I'm going to rip the dust jacket off, so why would I do it? And you're paying cover price plus shipping. No, I'm going to get it on iced tea.
Right, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so I'm kind of really looking forward to that. And then Saga may be coming back, right?
Let's hope, right?
Yeah, that's home. But and maybe Giant Days hardcover. Boom.
Oh my gosh, what are they waiting for? I'm very, very concerned that they haven't solicited the next one.
I'm very concerned as well.
I think I'm going to riot against them. I'm going to go on Twitter. You guys help me. I'm going to go on Twitter if you want the next Giant Days hardcover number 4, right?
That's right.
I'm going to tweet them real hard.
Yeah, tweet at them. And also, by the way, where's Boom's headquarters? Let's go and riot in front of them.
I don't know. We'll find it.
Yeah, we're going to find it.
We'll find it.
We're going to find it. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. All the books that we talked about, you're going to be finding them in instocktrades.com, where you can get Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, Image for 42% off. There's currently Marvel is having an additional 3% off, and if you stack them with, if you have already purchased within the last 7 days, you can get additional 2% off to make it 47%. So go to InStock Trades for all your collected edition needs. And with that, thank you for joining us for a special episode on a Saturday, and we'll be back sometimes next week.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know. Follow us in all our all our social media. That's when you're gonna find out.
Yeah, I'll update you guys on Twitter.
Right,
and then also Fangirlz Live.
Yeah, and then also go to Fangirlz Assemble channel if you want to hear me and Kristen just yap about
stuff.
Different stuff. Yeah, stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah. All right. See y'all. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.